Good day, good day. Welcome. My name's Howard Martell, broadcasting here from Virginia Beach, Virginia. And I want to invite you to our next Money 101, which will be happening tomorrow night from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a must see event. Definitely put it on your calendar. So, hey, friends, quick invite for anyone who wants to understand how money better. In these tumultuous times that we live in, is your 401k or any of your investments, are they really making you money? Are you being protected? Do you understand how money works and how even in down markets you can make money? Well, we're going to show you that and so much more. Most people in America would love to learn more about how money really works, but nobody ever teaches it clearly. So we're hosting, well, the team that I work with at the Brinkman Group has an individual who will be broadcasting nationally a free virtual education event called Money 101, how money really works for you. It's informative, entertaining, and breaks things down in a way that makes growing and protecting your money feel simple, not complicated. You'll learn how to pursue strong returns without feeling like you have to gamble or take unnecessary risks so you can have more confidence and sleep better at night. And I call that sleep insurance. If you want to attend, grab your seat using the Eventbrite link. It's a unique Zoom invite and will be sent to your email before the event. Make sure to register. I will put this on the screen here. One of the disclosures is that if you are a financial agent, you will be screened. We have to make sure that we keep information right here. So let's go here, right here. Boom. There is your invite link screen right there on the screen right there. I know this is early in the morning time, but see, I learned a long time ago that I only need a few hours of sleep, which, because this is an important message. You need to understand how to truly create generational stewardship dollars. What I mean by that is that this event can help you with that. Now, we also have multiple other events coming up that I'd like to share with you in closing. And as a note, please note no financial agents without prior consent. Drop money in the comments if you're registered, and I'll see you online. Now, in this short, I'm going to show you some things real quick. And this is what I love about it. So let's go share to the screen, share to the screen. I'm going to show you some of the incredible things that you will be learning about money. So as we go forth, as we wait for the screen to share, here is our invite to the virtual Money 101. That'll be appearing on the screen very soon, right here. There we go. Now, you see on the screen here, most people in America would like to learn more about money. Join us for a free educational event about how money works. Growing and protecting your money doesn't have to be complicated. Join us for an informative, entertaining virtual presentation that takes all the mystery out of growing and preserving your stewardship dollars. Wherever you are on your financial journey, you will find something significant value in this education based presentation. See, you can sit with your family and listen to people who have been helping people at our organization. I'm a client of theirs. And when I'll tell you a little story, you'll be consistently hearing it. I did 20 years, 10 days in the US military. I retired from that first career at the age of 39. Then I continued on with my education and also my career. I was in telecommunications and ended up being cybersecurity as technology evolved. It also evolved when I was in the Navy. It allowed me to be semi-retired at age 53. Now I've been an entrepreneur, I've been online marketing, affiliate marketing. I've been with one company for over 17 years. Um, because of cutbacks, I thought I'd be still working for the company that I work for, supporting the government as a senior risk analyst. But no, I got my degree last year, within less than a year, using an accelerated program from Southern New Hampshire University. So I got my Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity, all paid for because of my military time and service, honorable service. And 2 years prior to me separating from being a military member to back to a civilian, I had the honor of teaching sailors budgeting and concepts about money. That helped me propel me in my self education about money because college is not going to teach you this. I've learned from the likes of Dave Ramsey first, then I went on to Robert Kiyosaki, Richard Duncan. I invest and diversify in different vehicles, different assets, and I try to minimize my liabilities. So I was able to semi retire, not by choice, but because I needed to take care of my health. What does that mean? Health is very important when you are looking at the overall picture. Would you continue to work for your employer who is you're making that employer richer while you become poor because you are an employee? What if we had a way of showing you how to take those employee dollars and double, triple, and quadruple that value by using specific proven tools out there that allow you the same thing the rich do. We call this index accounts. We call this the power of compound interest. Have you heard of a thing called living benefits? This is one of them that I'm so uh, uh, blessed to tell you about. Living benefits allow you, if you get sick or terminally chronic illness, lose your job because of that, that you have that built into our vehicles that allow you to be able to not go medically bankrupt. 60% of the population goes medically bankrupt because of those medical bills, because you think you might have health insurance, but is that health insurance really going to cover everything? No. Living benefits is included in a lot of these things you're going to learn at this 1 hour presentation. Then you connect with one of our licensed living benefit specialists who are going to ask some serious questions if you're locally in the 757 area. Now, we have multiple events going. So it teaches you concepts. And I'll tell you, me and my family are truly blessed to be able to be clients of theirs because every year we sit down with the Brinkman Group and they go over and we analyze and we make a decision with their years of experience to help me and my family protect our stewardship dollars. What does that mean? That means that we are taking, like I took my 401k and 401k Roth and combined it into two separate vehicles that allow me, when the market goes up, I make money. When the market goes down, I don't lose anything. Are you losing money in this market? I know a lot of people are. And so, whether you're former military, government worker, especially firefighters, police, you guys are on the on life and death situations every single day. Wouldn't you want to have you and your family protected if you ever got hurt and those medical bills piled up, but you had the ability to be able to have living benefits that included in a policy? Smart move, right? Because typically very stressful situations, cancer, and all the toxins and all those smokes that the firefighters get. So if you have family members that are in those professions, please have them reach out to me or the Brinkman Group. We'd love to be able to present to them, especially if they're in the 757 area. We cherish these true warriors and these heroes because they go into the battle, they go into the gunfights, they go into the fires to rescue people, and we need to make sure that they are taken care of and their families. This event has changed the financial direction of hundreds of thousands of people from all walks of life, including me and my family, to include teachers, accountants, truck drivers, government workers, real estate, stay-at-home moms, CEOs, business owners, military, bankers, farmers, attorneys, airlines, military. Unless you fall under the old 50-50 system like I did when I retired, you get a 401k. That 401k is at risk because it's in a risky investments. Unless you know how to manage that, you could be losing tens of thousands of dollars of accumulated wealth. my veterans, my small disadvantaged business owners. Are you taking some of those that tax-free money that you're getting, and are you investing that into and then quadrupling that? That's what I'm doing. When I was working, I was paying off my house quicker. I was accelerating by putting more money into principal. See, I learned this because that's where having low interest rates, and right now we're trying to help families, the middle class, which is really constricted right now because of higher costs. We're trying to protect the middle classes, children. Okay. Have you thought about college, retirement accounts, all this stuff, right? So if you have an old 401k or whatever vehicle, we can help you transition that money over, just like I did, tax free. Isn't that a beauty thing? You never have to risk your money to get great returns. That's why our clients, including myself, I call that sleep insurance. We sleep great. All right, so that's one of our events. That's tomorrow night, March 30th, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by Five Rings Financial, Heather Brinkman and Scott Brinkman, Executive Vice Presidents, the top dogs, one of the top dogs in it. Also, if you want to know more about our company and why we have a vision like this, it's an event that starts at 6 o'clock to 7 prior to it. So yeah, you got a full plate. So definitely, if you want to know what we do and why we do it, um, changing lives and securing futures. And when I had the chance to say, hey, my mentor, who brought me in because somebody invited me out to a Money 101 series. That's right. We have live Money 101s. Our next one is on Thursday, April 23rd from 6. Doors open up at 6, but 6:30 sharp it stops to about 7:30. Then after that, after you're educated, they will feed you. Dinner's on us. That's right. So, what Five Rings does is they take people like myself, ex-military, whoever, mom, stay-at-home moms, whatever, and they have a system in place that because we need over 100,000 living benefit specialists just to meet demands. What if we showed you the ability to be able to start your own business and get those tax savings and everything else that it comes with? And it's very affordable. I'm going to tell you that. And because I'm passionate about serving our communities, I'm an advocate. Excuse me. This overview will give anyone who's interested in exploring opportunity of being part of the Five Rings family to learn more about what we do. Part-time, full-time. We tell people to start part-time. I am working from home since January 29th when I was let go from my job. But see, because I had a financial plan in place, I already was thinking, wow. So in less than 2 weeks, I had to take my state license. I passed it, I studied, and I passed it the first time. Now, I'm learning from the Brinkman Group and the entire team. I attended a few weeks ago our regional event in Virginia Beach, which is incredible. I got to talk to the CEO, his wife, and other leaders in the company, and it was a breath of fresh air because I've worked with organizations online who have the same type of value system, the same type of passion for helping the underserved communities, the middle class, those who think they're lost, they don't understand where their money's going, they're working hard and they're still not getting ahead. We can help you. We can help you. So that's also tomorrow night. Now, our live event happens. Now, there's other events too. There's April 8th, there's Learn Money. This is a new one that came out too. Lunch, Learn, and Earn. That's at the Lynn place from 12:15 to 1:30. This is in the 757 area, right? You can learn about the 7-time proven financial system. It's a modified version of our uh, the one on the 23rd. Now, the 23rd is the Westin. We want to fill this room up. Usually it's about 50 people or more. These seats fill out quickly. Thursday, April 23rd at 6:30 at the Westin, 6:30 to 8:30. And you are going to learn a lot about money. So with that being said, I'm going to stop sharing. If this interested you, please share this out with somebody that you truly care about. And we'd love to be able to help you and your family become financially savvy about and understand there are tools out there that allow you. And what I love about the approach that our team does at the Brinkman Group with our partnership with our corporate partner, Five Rings Financial, we've got an incredible lineup of products that can help each and every one of you stay ahead of the trends, keep ahead of inflation, and make sure that your latter years you're going to have something left over. It disturbs me when these trends come out that less than a certain portion of Americans have saved less than $1,000. Okay. I'll be honest with you. If I didn't do my time in the military, I'd be like most of those people, right? But because I sacrificed my time, my talents, and my body, God gave me that ability and gave me that warrior insight to tell you this. You need to get to this event, one of these events. I can't tell you what you can do, but if you take time to come out and just come to this educational event, we're just here to educate you. Think of me as a tour guide. I'm going to be there if I know you. If I don't know you, just tell them Howard Martell sent you. That's it. Come to the event tomorrow night, the 30th of March. It's going to bless you and your family. I'm just telling you, you need to come because if you don't come, you're going to still be in that same situation, right? And do you want to still be in that same situation? I know I don't want to. And that's why I can semi retire and still be downsized and right sized, but have my money being protected in these tumultuous times we live in. Understand, it's not going to get better. When we have times of wars and times of famines and all this other things that they mention in the Bible, we truly are living in a time that there's so much division. But we can have a common understanding that you work too hard if you go to a job that stands just under broke. What if you could take some of that job income and take it and protect it? I'm not saying don't stop contributing to a 401k, but know where that money's going to. Don't go into risky investments unless you know how to manage that. That's why you need to talk to your plan administrators. Okay. You need to understand you don't want that money at risk. And at a minimum, at least if your employer matches, do that match. I'm telling you, the power of compound interest is real. And one final thing. One thing that I wanted to share with you is something that has changed my life, right? These testimonies that you're about to hear talk about this incredible tool. So we're going to go right here to this and allow you to listen to these testimonials. I always love this because these are real cases, people. So as soon as it starts, apologize. Sometimes technology is like this. Is why these lives are like this. If you wanted to go, you can go to brinkmangroup.com/living benefits and listen to this incredible story. You scroll down the page, click on living benefits. It explains why living benefits have blessed these families and so much more. But as we are stuck right now, we just got to wait because sometimes technology is a beast. Even though you pay these high costs. All right, hold on a second. You'll get these tech. You get these. Okay, hold on a second. Ah, hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. Listen to
At the age of 33, I never thought that I would get sick with cancer.
I felt great. I felt fine. I mean, there was no problems.
I am an avid gym goer. I was really in great health.
We're faithful people. I was like, that's not going to happen to us. It's not going to happen. So when it did happen, it was like, it took our breath away.
They called to let me know that I was diagnosed with stage 2-3 breast cancer.
A melanoma.
And that's when they told us they found a tumor.
I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have cancer.
We got him into a local oncologist to take a look at him, and he went straight to surgery.
When she looked me in the eye and said, I had other patients who have had this same thing and they've lived at least 5 years. And that's when it hit me.
When your family's hit with cancer like that, it turns your whole world upside down.
We knew it was there in the back of our mind. We never thought about it. We just made our monthly premiums.
There were several alternative treatments that without the living benefits policy, we never would have been able to afford.
There's a lot of things associated with cancer that the insurance companies do not cover.
Sure, I had insurance. And insurance is great, and I have very good insurance. I mean, I think my out-of-pocket costs were at least $30,000 for that year.
We had the mortgage, we had the car payments, we had private school tuition, we had credit card bills, groceries. Okay.
At the age of 33, I never thought that I would get sick with cancer.
I felt great. I felt fine. I mean, there was no problems.
I am an avid gym goer. I was really in great health.
We're faithful people. I was like, that's not going to happen to us. It's not going to happen. So when it did happen, it was like, it took our breath away.
They called to let me know that I was diagnosed with stage 2-3 breast cancer.
A melanoma.
And that's when they told us they found a tumor.
I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have cancer.
We got him into a local oncologist to take a look at him, and he went straight to surgery.
When she looked me in the eye and said, I had other patients who have had this same thing and they've lived at least 5 years. And that's when it hit me.
When your family's hit with cancer like that, it turns your whole world upside